Here playing Minecraft video games. Welcome y'all. We have a little bit of a teammate problem today. Sadly, it looks like we're not gonna have a teammate for now. I won't give up. I will keep searching for one. But it sadly doesn't look super good. Nothing we can do to keep from crying. Also, I didn't realize how close we were. Not Chris, welcome. Didn't realize how close we were to 3,900. Like, what the hell? Yeah, super close. Man. Yeah, today's gonna be the same objective as always. I will go ahead and try and get used to my new hotkeys. I had to think about it for a second. What am I supposed to do? I forgot. I think this is a side rush, if I'm not mistaken. For some reason, nobody is going for me yet. This seems to be a very slow queue. I'm doing okay. I didn't really sleep a whole bunch tonight. Like, today. Whatever. In my sleep period, I sadly couldn't sleep too much. With the fact that at first I had trouble falling asleep for some reason. And, I had an appointment with the police today. The freaking police just came like 1.5 hours early. So I ended up only getting like, I don't know, not a whole lot of sleep. Maybe 5 hours. Which isn't super good, considering that I'm still in the night shifts and I still have to do 3 night shifts in a row, which with these sleep conditions isn't super good. Ah, red. Do I have the stuff to contest them? Okay, also looking at their butching skill. Wait, but looking at their... I was about to say, looking at their Hypixel level, consider me a little concerned, but maybe I shouldn't have been concerned. Okay, awesome. Oh, he disconnected. Well. I could invis yellow, for example. I have 4 emeralds. White Abi? White can't have Abi, man. You are misinformed. White definitely was not able to get enough emeralds to get Abi, I can tell you that. Oh. I am scared of white, for sure. Not for the fact that they could have Abi, but instead because they might go for my bed, which is a little scary. There they already go. Oh, wow. I don't have any blocks, that's a little bit of a problem. hope white... yeah, obviously white is coming here. In that case, we have a problem and a half. Yeah, nothing we can do in this situation. One thing we could have done better is we could have kept some item in our inventory to guarantee us a backdoor, maybe? That would have been a smart thing to do. Like, for example, had we purchased a fireball or used one of the emeralds to get a jump pod or something, I think that would have given us the security to be sure to not die there. Yeah. It feels like a smart strat, honestly, the more I think about it. Maybe I should write this down somewhere. This pen doesn't work. Yeah, this pen is useless, it doesn't work. I hope I will... I purchased a freaking axe on accident. On accident. Backdoor. I'll just have to keep it in mind. I'll just have to keep it in mind. Okay, pink is a good target. Chris, if you're still there, can you write backdoor into the chat? So I remember to write that down after this game. Felt too good. Just to be safe, I'll write it myself. Oh, yellow is a free bet. I just wanted to get here to stack myself up for the fight. Okay, now I lost everything. I lost my stuff to stack myself up with. I lost the yellow bet I wanted to get. Everything is lost. Man. The pink is struggling with red anyways, so I'll go for green, especially since they are getting emeralds right now. Junan, welcome. Yeah, I'm super close, it's crazy. Hope green isn't good. I hope his Hypixel level... Yeah, okay. I think his Hypixel level does reflect his skill. Okay. We definitely need diamond upgrades. Like, we're kinda done for without diamond upgrades. It's beautiful that I can bait this guy with my bed. He is wasting his time running over to my bed and getting it while I can just collect emeralds. Oh, I didn't know that was my base. Okay. I can just collect emeralds and I'll be good to go. There he is. Frick. Okay, that was an interesting one. Oh god. Oh, obviously. No, I had a boot check. I could have saved myself with a boot check. I just didn't know I had one. Ah. And he's just writing a wall of text with random characters I've never seen. Oh man. Also, right play to give up, I bet, for for emeralds. I don't know what I did wrong. I died a bunch of time trying to get diamonds, which made me way less stacked. I forgot about my items, so I couldn't save myself. He was immediately aggressively hunting me down. Wait, let me write down my new knowledge. I just don't have a functioning pen. Can you play doubles, by the way, Junin? These things are useless for writing, dude. They just... I don't know if you can see this, but you can barely see anything. It's so annoying. Useless pens. My goodness. This is also useless. This is empty. I'll toss this in the trash. I just have to remember to toss this in the trash. I just toss it on the floor. Okay. Good to see you, Junin. Just hit me up then. I don't exactly know what exactly I could have done better towards the end there. Because I feel like I was completely in the clear. Assuming we would have had the same diamond upgrades, I would have been totally fine there. But that wasn't the case. So I would have needed to use my emerald advantage to stay away from him. It would have been much smarter to, for example, use the pearl to pearl far away from him. in order to buy myself time to get more diamonds and emeralds. Because it's all about resources. The problem, however, is, especially on maps this small, I felt like it was a very small map, like, people can just follow you. I don't really know how that works. Like, 99% of the time when I see other people do this, they just don't get chased, or they get chased very half-heartedly, and it doesn't really matter. But whenever I do that, the person, like, I can literally not get away from the person. The person never gets further away from me than like a couple blocks. I don't really know how to deal with that. But I think we're gonna figure out something. It's gonna work. Oh, this person is fast. For some reason I wanted to get shears, but they don't even have a... Okay. That is awesome. Now I can afford everything I need. Okay, he died. It's good. Now I have the upper hand, but I do need to use the third dimension. Awesome. I don't think that block helped me, but he was kind of confused and took a while to understand what I was doing, so I had enough time to get it. Got stuck at the block. Okay, he's gonna go towards that side, which appears to me like the right play for him. Now I don't see him anymore. Yeah. Ended up seeing him, so I have enough time to do this. Okay, he's going M's, which is good for him. What the hell was that? Almost felt like my game just crashed. Yeah, also today something else weird is going on, which is that I've got very weird ping behavior. But white and gray are the only teams still in the game. I considered getting my first rush as diamonds. Maybe that is a play to make. I also considered getting diamond armor because it would be a huge armor upgrade, but I don't think it's the play here. I think instead I will be getting rich checks. Okay, how are we gonna be doing this? Are we gonna go for White's bed? Okay, that was the right decision. Okay, White's definitely gonna win that. I see him. Oh, lucky on our part. That could have gone badly very soon. Luckily it didn't. It's very cool to see how every single day my keybinds just get engraved into my brain more. Someone said something funny in pregame. Okay, this is gonna be a hard game. Oh, it's this GTO person again, how annoying. I've seen better things happen. He didn't oh. I was about to say he didn't fireball me. I was waiting to get fireballed, but then I fall off myself. Huh? I think that's not the play. In the first rush situation, you should not lose your bet. You shouldn't bet trade first rush. I think I had a fireball, so it would have been smarter to use the fireball to get back up or something. Wait, if I had a fireball, I could have just fireballed him down. That would have been smarter. Or safer, at least. Wait, do you uploaded a video, member first? I'm looking forward to it. Looks like a cool video. And it says YouTube featured? What does that mean? If you hover over it, it doesn't give you information. Interesting. Okay, upside, we don't have to battle GTO. Downside, this is a much sweatier map. Yeah. We've got probable cheater on white, Nick on pink and yellow. See how fast the game is moving. Hey, I clicked this twice. Just hey! Bruh. What a lag. So badly played by me. On this map, you don't even need this many blocks. I think I'll go for pink. I think it would benefit me to kill him. Oh wow, best nick I've seen. That was the most obvious thing that he was gonna turn around and he messed it up like that. I hope he doesn't have a fireball. Oh, he did, but he didn't use it too well. Okay. Okay, we're gonna give our bed away now. Because if we give our bed away, that means we'll get in emeralds. Yeah. Yellow's gonna go for a bed now. And we can just sneak ourselves some emeralds. Which is, in theory, a good trade-off for us. Oh, I think he actually took a round of emeralds before he went there. Which isn't super good, which is also why it took so long. Still, I think this was our best option. Otherwise, we would have been trapped at our base. He would have had these emeralds anyway. Would have gone to our first rush. Would have just taken us out easily with emeralds. This way, I see us have a better chance. May I? Okay, let's go for... Okay. That was quite the stacking. That's pretty good. Hey, I got a better sword, huh? Where's my sword? I purchased a freaking iron sword. Is it smart to go for that now, however? I think it would have been smarter to just get emeralds. Okay. I think what happened is I misclicked, so I didn't get my iron sword. And then I purchased other stuff, so I ended up not having enough gold anymore for an iron sword now. That is obviously more than sad. We'll go here now. Okay. Almost forgot getting his pet, I think. Funny. I am not making great moves. Again, I'm leaving mid-control to him. Okay, this is a good situation, just coincidentally, because the other guy was smarter than me and actually went mid. Okay. He's very good to go for these resources. I think he's better stacked than me. Oh yeah, he has. Wait, he can hit through walls. He can... I'm stuck in the staircase. He was cheating. He was hitting me through walls. What is that? Man, didn't expect that. However, we did mess up in the sense that we got stuck in the staircase. Let me see what the staircase looks like, so we can do that better next time. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can just get stuck here, which is bad map design. So if you flee towards here, you always have to try to go here. Which, first of all, seems like the worst decision, because this is not the greatest decision to be in, like the greatest position. But I think it's superior, because if you go here, then obviously get stuck, he crits you out, and then you're stuck here, you can't really move there. Like, you have to go all the way here in order to free yourself, which is never possible if he keeps hitting you. So you should by default go here, and then you have a fireball or a pearl or anything anyway, best case. At least that's a better thing to try and go for than to go the other way and just get stuck. Okay. Am I gonna think of that next time? Hopefully. If we don't focus on it and pay attention to these little things, then it's not gonna get better. Yeah, because... Oh, whoa, I forgot this map is super fast. And this guy is super not legit. He's just bridge cheating, oh no. I mean, bridge cheaters in combination with this map is obviously a pretty smart strat. But obviously pretty sad for us. I don't even know if it's smart to try and trade bets here. If he's smart, he's going M's now. Because I think he should be aware that I can get his bet. Unless he has a fireball. He's gonna go for me, what? I should have fled. I considered, wait, we have to report him first of all. 6-7 John. I considered getting the fireball in order to flee from that person. But I was like, surely I can beat him. Like, I've beaten him before in the fight. They don't seem to be too blatant PvP cheat-wise. Ended up not working. I thought he was just, like, block cheating. Well. I think in this situations it's better to play safe than sorry. But it's hard to really formulate a general rule here. I don't think that's gonna be of value. My cam always jumps in and out of sync, and I don't know what to do to fix that. Because I haven't looked into it, I have to admit. Easy, I haven't looked into it, that's the reason. Let's see if I can find my own stream here to examine the situation. Yeah, the sound is happening a little earlier even. That's interesting. Let's ask ChatGPT. That's the first thing I could do. Hello, ChatGPT. I stream on Twitch and I have a face cam. Sadly, it does happen that the audio is sometimes out of sync. Sometimes the camera is faster than the audio. Sometimes the audio lags behind, but sometimes the camera lags behind. And sometimes the camera just gets slower and slower and slower, speech stays the same, and then it's then the camera speeds up massively and jumps to the actual point in time of the speech to sync back with the speech. It just goes back and forth. It's very annoying. What can I do to fix it? Okay. On browser, you have to click confirmation that you actually want to send it. Very annoying. You know that there's another dimension, Blue, yeah? Ah, you get the back hit. Green is gonna be a huge problem. See, he's not gonna place the defense, okay. Oh, green is tagged as being a cheater. Okay, now blue is facing a defense. I didn't even want to walk forward. Yeah, green's probably gonna be a huge problem. This is good block clutching practice at least. That would have been my end. He always gets that last hit, no matter what happens. He always insists on getting the last hit. Yeah, but apparently he disconnected. I think we could have made it to mid with our blocks. We could have grabbed one emerald and then gotten the better of our opponent there. Green. This is quite the situation, I gotta admit. Oh wow, is he blatant? Wait, does his bridging look legit? Why is Gray on my tail? What did I do to you, Gray? Usually, obviously, getting a bet over emeralds is not the play, but like, they were pretty much both mid, so not a whole lot of plays I can do here to get emeralds, so I'd rather just get the weird guy's bet. I feel like diamond-wise I'm playing this somewhat well. I'm scared of this green guy. I don't think it's a secret that I think that he's not legit. Might as well try to get some more diamonds. I didn't even realize I still had a bed, but like there's no purpose in trying to keep it. Like if anything, that's just gonna lead to me getting killed at my base instead of getting killed in action while trying to actually accomplish something. We didn't really manage to get the most amount of emeralds. But at least one emerald we did get. Don't think we're gonna survive for too much longer. I'm just waiting to get invest. What to do in this situation? Oh. Yeah, there he is. Great, I set myself on fire. Okay, but this actually made him scared, apparently. I think with some better control... What a pussy, says the guy who uses Endless on me. With some better control over my mouse and keyboard, I could have actually maybe fought him somewhat on that bridge. But I don't know, I have to... No, we shouldn't trade resources yet. I'm so addicted to trading resources. I always have to hold myself back. It's crazy. This is quite the hairy situation. I wouldn't even know what to take from that. Had he been more aggressive, there would have been nothing to do against him. The only reason for why I kept being alive for a bit was because he wasn't going for me. Like, and when he was going for me, he just got scared and got out of there, so... that's like... I don't really see a way to do anything there. I'm gonna ask Sass. Once you have time, can you look at my Lotus game at around 40 minutes into today's stream? I don't know how I could have won that. Oh, that's cool too. We have to look at it live. I was hoping for that to not be a thing, but okay. I guess we're gonna be looking at it after this game. I'm acting as if this is a bad thing. Yeah. Okay, disconnected, awesome. Okay, autopilot purchases. Okay. We're gonna go the other way. We don't have enough blocks yet, but we can already start building a little. I have to admit, now I'm a little intrigued to find out about that game. Where's Aqua? Does Aqua still exist? Yeah, but where are they? Good. Found him. Wait, why did 70 hit me up? Also gonna be interesting. Also, did I see this guy rich cheat? Is that what I just saw? Yeah, judging by his name and what I saw, I think it was the right play to not try and fight him. Just wish I could have had another diamond. Is he gonna go in this or something? Oh, there he is. And there red is. He is a final kill and I'm more stacked. I should have gotten out of there. I thought it was even, but I think if I think about it, it's not even. I thought, okay, I have a blank sword, iron armor. He has blank armor, iron sword. But sword is better than armor. For example, you should also get sharp instead of prot, so yeah. Could have been smart to think about that beforehand. Now I clicked on his message on my... Hello.
Can you share the replay link?
Yeah. Oh, I can't because I'm not the leader.
I barely watched this game. Like, technically I had your stream open, but it was just vaguely in the corner of my vision. This guy hates everything.
Yeah.
If you can show me the link, I can just like be the one moving around the replay. Might be a bit faster.
Here you go.
Can you give me a little?
Alright.
Oh yeah, like first thing I noticed, I actually saw this live. I was still like watching. When you drop on people, look at what you did here. It's not black magic that he gets a hit on you. Look how close he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just go for a double hit instead of a single hit. Like when you drop on him, you can just click 2 times.
Oh. Okay.
Two happens to be a bigger number than 1. You don't have to get traded there.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
So yeah, that would have made you first slash faster, which of course would have changed the game. I think you noticed pretty early that Green was cheating, which is nice. Yeah, that's also... That just kind of sucks that you died there for no reason. They love jumping into people.
Green wasn't even
So
at
you
mid.
waited. So you waited for the extra diamond. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then you went back. I think there's a world where you just go mid and kind of go for the DMs, but it's not like that big of a deal. That's not what you lost in the game.
When I went back for diamonds, I didn't want to go mid because I thought green was already mid, but they weren't even mid.
I think if green is at the mid, you especially want to go mid and play the beds instead of letting him have M's and get yours. But again, it's not that's not what lost in the game anyway. So at this point, you're about equal in diamonds, I believe. But you're down M's because you took forever first dash. I just keep getting M's. When you're clutching, you need to think a lot about where you're gonna go once you get pushed. Like for example here, right? You went to white, but you just had the choice of going aqua, for example, which gives you like a few different escape routes. Whereas if you're at white, and he pushes you, you're kind of forced to go through him, you know.
Okay, but wouldn't that be the same over here? If I'm at the base and he's at this bridge?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not ideal, like, but it's still better than like having no options, you know. Like, I'm not saying this is good, but white is pretty much just a death sentence, low-key. unless you buy Bridgex, of course, in which case you could Bridgex like this shit over here to Aqua, you know. But if you I don't know what you had here. I don't know what you bought with your MLs. What did you buy?
I think I had 1 emerald and I purchased a jump pod.
I mean, did you even drink it? Like, I suppose you could have drank it. Like, that would have technically helped, I suppose, but I don't know. You just have to think more in terms of ways to earn. I don't know like why you also like stood here. I don't know what the plan was there. Like at the end of the day, you did get out. You know, like, you can just like keep going.
Yeah, I also don't know what I thought.
Yeah, you just decided to corner yourself in here. And he got more M's, and then what? And then you walked off. But yeah, you should have just died in the fight. The fact he left you, I think, is a bit of a throw. What you had P2,
Yeah.
what do you have? Well, even easy. Oh, he's already there. He had P2 as well, but he had more MLs and he was probably cheating, you know? So like, yeah, you died to just you walking off, but you kind of signed your death sentence when you stranded yourself at white and then just kind of like went back and forth fireball jumping. I mean, apart from the stupid shit first dash. Wait, were there not any animals at this point here? Oh god, I just got them. Okay, that's fair. Oh, there were animals, but you couldn't have known, probably. The thing in solos, right, is that more or less all there is to it is how could I have gotten more MLs? At the end of the day, as long as you have amps, you're always gonna have ways to survive, you know, you can just like bridge around and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose just about not doing stupid shit first dash and not getting cornered and going mid. I suppose if you're playing optimally, then you could have gone like straight to mid and checked for a few MLs. I suppose on paper that would be the best play. But again, I don't think that was a throw by any means. I think the real throw was just letting yourself get cornered at white and probably playing too slow overall. Like you waste a lot of time in generators doing nothing, but that's a different story. That's not what lost you this game, it was just about not getting cornered. I think the Nabuk game was more interesting actually, because when you lost the Nabuk game, you went in the replay and you thought about a staircase or whatever that killed you. But like, you didn't really consider the big picture enough, which is like, did I consider properly if I should have lost? Can you go in the Nabuk replay? I think that's will be more useful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this game ended because you walked off. I can yap as much as I want about you not getting cornered, but you know. What gear did you and the guy even have at the end, in the last fight? And did you even actually get hit with the wall? Like, I think those are more relevant things to think about.
Which base was it even at?
Not the one that's supposed to know that. If I had to take a guess, it would be white, but I don't know, it's just my subconscious telling me that. I wasn't actually following that closely. Okay, so you're against this Nick. He has P1, and you have P2 actually. So he pots. What did even? Okay, he bought P2 here. So he actually had same gear. Doesn't seem like he was actually hitting through two walls. He just had speed and picked you through the corner. You actually were down gear. He had potted speed and he had a diamond sword. So like.
Yeah, once I realized that I wanted to get out, but I couldn't anymore.
I mean, if you're gonna take a 1v1 in a generator, you have to be up gear. You can't just so pure equal and that you're gonna somehow double hit him when he's back against the corner. You have to be up gear, or you have to be like a surefire way to get out, you know? And you had neither. A lot of BedWars is movement, having movement options. So like bridges connecting your base to other spots in the map so you can run away easily. Having speed and jump to get in and out of fights, to chase people, having firebolts to get out of sticky situations, having pearls if shit goes wrong. If you think about it, it's all about all of these things are movement. Even Invis, if you think about it, it's just a movement option. It allows you to reach certain positions more freely, assuming people aren't fucking cheating. You just need to be more mobile and not take fights as a final when you're equal gear and you can avoid it, like you did at that guy for no reason. I feel like you're very not mobile in BedWars. You also have like very few blocks, so you can never make proper bridges, and you often waste Talion against for like, I don't know, random tools you don't need instead of getting a fireball, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that. So does that. You just need more movement options and to better evaluate whether or not you can take a fight.
Just like that, we've learned something today. Woo!
Can't wait. Not see this being applied.
Exactly.
Alright, whatever. Good luck. Good luck
Thank
in the
you.
next games.
Thank you. Okay. The Lotus game, I have to admit, I considered very interesting. I hate that I get put here. I did learn 4 things from the Lotus game, but I forgot the 4 things, so I guess I didn't learn anything. Nah, I'm kidding. The first thing is the double hits on the bridge. Also, no, easy resolution is not start cheating, but welcome. The double hits on the bridge to finish the first rush earlier. That was the first thing I learned. The second thing is I assumed green to already have been mid, so I focused on my diamonds instead of going for emeralds. I should have pushed for emeralds immediately, even if I end up dying in the fight against green, because, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a superior strategy if you can choose between green gets emeralds uncontested, or I fight and die and green gets emeralds uncontested, or green gets emerald contested, then I think that's a better choice. And the other 2 things were I went to a base with no other escapes, so I should have just gone to a base. There were a bunch of bases with multiple bridges, which I could have gone for instead. And I don't know why in the fireball jumping back and forth situation, I decided to not just walk towards mid, but instead I stood still for him to pass me. That was super weird. So yeah, those were the 4 key things that I identified. Okay, dude. Blue, where's this red? Oh god, white. Obviously. Yeah, that's true. That's also an option. Okay, this is good. Ah, nice. I feel like blue might come back for me. It appears to be the case. I have to admit, I don't know, from my solos, I shouldn't put my solos experience above what Zaz says, but from my solos experience... nah. Actually, I was about to say something stupid. I still agree. Nice, Phil. Yeah. Using the 3rd dimension. Wait, why is my bed gone? What? Who? When? All of a sudden Pink is at my base and just gets my bed, so I die in the fight. I finally die in the fight. That's interesting. If I lose the game, it's over. If I get half of the M's into it, it's an open game about decision making. Yo, that's so smart. I'll have to write that down. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any gold. Oh, man. That's interesting. I have to correct my notes I took. Where did I write this down? Solo strat M's over bet. But don't contest mid as in fight. Just turn, get M's and leave. Oh. I mean, okay, everything went wrong here. I went into doubles and I had my queuing screen not on. Interesting. Okay. I think you could obviously end... I mean, oh god, there's someone with 15 FKDI in here. You could make the argument that yeah, obviously I will end up not using all of this, but the solos experience I've collected so far is something I used, and I always think about whenever I play solos now, so I could see myself also using this new advice. Okay. This could be a very good game. I messed it up. Oh my god, how did I manage to mess it up? Bro, I actually messed it up. That's the worst fireball I think I've seen. I tapped out my game. I thought I had healing and much more blogs. Okay. Good. White is getting ums. Okay, he didn't go for anything of value. That is good for us. Oh wow, that was the worst what I've seen. It's so hot in here, isn't it? Thank you. I thought I misplaced 2 blocks actually. Oh my god, this freaking lag. Can I even get this bed, or is this gonna be way too laggy? Luckily it's laggy for all of us. I was looking out for exactly that. I hope this is not gonna go badly. Nah, I think this guy doesn't have a chance anyway. This bot needs to be banned. Okay. I thought this was a staircase. Doesn't exist anymore. Oh, the emeralds didn't even land in the void. How annoying. We should be much more geared than this guy. I think he's very under-geared compared to us. Well, no matter if he's geared or not, that he couldn't have survived. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, ChatGPT says it might be a USB bandwidth problem, but I don't quite see how I could change that, I have to admit. Yeah, this also looks like a chill queue. It was kinda on the way to us, more or less. Why didn't that hit register? What? I think I even got particles. Something about my hand doesn't feel right. I feel like sometimes I can't properly use my mouse, but I can't really pinpoint what the problem is exactly. I think here's where we should get back to focusing on the grip, because I have felt this before, and when I felt this, it was the grip that was responsible for this. It's super hot in here. I don't know why, but I'm sweating like crazy. Is the door closed? No. Okay. Hey, come on. Sure, welcome. I'm doing okay. It's super hot. I didn't sleep a whole bunch, but I still have 3 night shifts ahead of me, including tonight. And I'm kinda annoyed by this game right now. As in, I'm lacking skills, and it annoys me that I'm lacking those skills. How are you doing? Nice, free from kill. Let's pass this guy, right? This happens so often recently. Definitely need an axe as well, else I'm not able to do anything here. What is up with you? Why are you so thirsty for me? Oh, I knew I should have banked my stuff. It looked like the bridge was so close. It literally looked like it was just a distance to that little green bit, but instead I had to walk like a million blocks to get there. Oh, annoying. Also, no, I still have to purchase an axe if I want to do anything. Ouch. My chair starts to hurt me. I wish I could take off my shirt, but I don't want to deactivate the camera. Team is struggling with red, but I won't help him. My god, I'm already breaking out in sweat. What the hell? I can feel the sweat flowing down my body. What is happening? I don't know, I'm not a huge expert when it comes to seasons, but I believe it could be summer soon, yeah. Oh wait, I don't think it was a Mousegrip issue after all. Dude, this is so bad. I cannot keys, dude. Okay, here we go. It also shouldn't be super hot right now. I've looked at the temperatures for today, and at max it should be, I don't know, 15 or something outside. Which is super chill. I don't know. It might be psychological, if I'm being honest. I don't see any justification for why this should be a thing. So I assume it to be psychological. Ah, the dog is drinking. Even through my freaking headphones I can hear the dog drink. What is my hotkey? Ah. Oh. Okay, good. Guess we got invest. Hmm? I have to go after this game. Oh god. So partially it appears to be a mouse grip issue, but also partially a W tap issue. Because I just randomly let go of W tap for no apparent reason. Okay, the rats are just sneaking here. Inside of blue base. There's nothing here. Oh! Dude. I think we should definitely get diamonds. Getting diamonds is very important right now. I didn't notice it. You can just go here. Interesting. You have diamonds? Oh yeah. Alle Dämonen schreien, oh yeah, oh yes, denn Satan ist persönlich, schmeißt ne Party in meinem Head. I hate this so much. Okay. I didn't get any parts, aside from one jump part. I can't quite guess what their rod could be. Also, they have a bunch of chicken. We shouldn't go there at all. If we go there first, I think we have to bow the chicken. I was about to say we have to bow the children. What? We have to bow away the chicken. I did some good brainstorming yesterday on many different things, and it was great. I'm probably gonna end up developing a good system today that I mentioned on stream yesterday about how I've got so many different projects and I don't quite feel comfortable if I have to not do some of them. And I think I'll be able to develop a pretty good system for this. Okay, that would be stupid. I'm looking forward to it. And also, I have made some amazing progress towards another project of mine, which I also am very happy about. I think I just catched them starting to go for us. Did one of them just go into this? Okay. So I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but knowing myself, I would assume that I mentioned this on stream before. Basically, sometimes there's stuff that happens in the German YouTube scene that I want to say something about, but I just don't really have the channels to do so. You can give me the diamonds, I've got a bunch too. So I was always looking for kind of a channel to do that with. And then I came up with something a couple months ago and I worked on it a bit, but I ended up not liking it too much. And now I have altered that idea. I've worked on it a bit, and I think I have found a good way to handle that now, which I'm very happy about. But that is something you're probably never really gonna see, because it's gonna happen on another channel. I'm not gonna promote it on any of my socials associated to Mobile Legends LP, and it's gonna be in a whole different language, so don't worry about it. I was kind of sad because I did consider it to be very cool what I had in mind, but it just didn't feel too polished and it didn't feel like I really wanted to do it exactly this way. So I was kind of sad I had to abandon this idea. But yesterday I was like, what if I do some more brainstorming on it? And it worked. I ended up finding a pretty good concept for it. Very appreciable. I'm looking forward to, I'll only have like 3 more nights and then I'll have probably a day or 2 off. And I'm looking forward to working on that there. That's definitely going to be one of the first things. I haven't really gotten to a conclusion yet when it comes to how exactly I'm gonna deal with all of these different projects, like what I mentioned yesterday, 20 different projects, and how do you deal with them. I haven't quite figured out that yet because I was kind of too lazy to work on exactly that. Currently I'm still working on collecting all of the projects because that's also a little bit of a problem I have with myself, that I just know I have a bunch of different projects, but if I'm asked to just name them off of the top of my head, I can't really name them all, or like I don't even want to start trying to name them because I'm scared I might miss out on some. It's super stupid, don't ask me. It's super stupid. Is this perfectionism? I don't know. Feels like perfectionism plaguing me. But yeah. I have collected all of them, and now I am in the process of identifying the projects that I have to feed into the system that I have to develop. Frick. Because some projects, like the system that I have in mind here is one where it basically rotates through the different projects. But some projects I don't want to feed into the system. It's a whole thing. Anyway, Julian, thanks so much for the games. Was a lot of fun. We did well. Now let me collect some tickets so we can do a 100 spin and then we're gonna end the stream. Thank you, man. Yeah, but without really having put too much thought into this, just off of my gut feeling, I feel like the best thing I can do here is literally just to go for every day off I have. I take half of the time I can use for this for one project, the other half for another project, and then I just rotate through all of the projects. I think that is literally just the system I'll go for. But first I want to get more clarity on which projects exactly I have and all of that, you know. So yeah, that's probably gonna happen today. I'm definitely gonna be done by the time I have my next day off. And I'm looking forward to it. One reason for why I especially also... Julian? He's trading gold. One reason for why I especially also liked it is the new concept I developed for the German channel, the one I have, is also because there were a couple projects that I just couldn't really associate to any of my online activity, and I was like, okay, I don't really know on which channel or in which way I can do this. But with this one, with this concept I have now, I think I'll be able to choose to incorporate even those projects. Okay, a 100er spin using shift right click. Okay, we apparently did get a bunch of tickets, sadly. Let's see what we're gonna get. We got... I think that's lucky. I think that's pretty good. We got $3,350. Not bad. And we can do a couple of tenors. Maybe we can get even more doublers. No. Oh, now we're at 4.6k. I really hope you all enjoyed today's stream, by the way. If you did so, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel for absolutely free. Also go ahead and click on this link that you can find in my Twitch channel right now. This one. That leads you to my live stream highlight channel, which I upload all of the best moments from the streams onto. And it's also good for another reason, because I'm going to be going for YouTube rank on that channel. I'll probably reach it towards the end of the year. So if you want to help me reach YouTube rank, we're probably gaining 5,000 subscribers every single month on that channel. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. If you want to help me out, go ahead and do that by subscribing to that channel. Was awesome to see you, Side Sis. Was awesome to see all of you. Alright, I sucked. I can't do anything. Be like Shiru. If you are unable to help me because you've already done everything to help me, then you are a good person. That's some good work on Shiru's part here. He is being an absolute role model. Alright, now have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night, and goodbye. Now we're gonna raid someone. Let's see, who are we going to raid? Raid channel. I think it's obvious, isn't it? I think it's obvious who we are going to raid. Obviously, it is going to be super. Start raid. We've got 1 viewer ready in 10 seconds, 4 viewers ready in 6 seconds, 5 viewers ready in 3 seconds, and that is it.